Hey, hi, Susan. I'm Haley.
Hi, Haley.
Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
All right. So, before we get started, I just wanted to go over a few things with you regarding some policies and regulations that we have here at XYZ Agency. The primary one that I want to make you aware of is that your information and anything said in our sessions will be kept confidential. However, there are some limitations to that. I am a student social worker, so I will have a supervisor whom I seek counsel from. And also, in the event that you have any suicidal thoughts or homicidal thoughts that you express to me, then the confidentiality would be limited at that point.
Okay.
Is that all right with you?
I understand.
Okay. Do you have any questions so far?
No.
Okay. Thank you. All right, Susan. Well, what brings you here today?
Well, my doctor actually referred me to you because he thinks that I might be suicidal. I lost my husband just a couple weeks ago. I'm crying. And I've been his caregiver for over 2 years, and I just don't know now really what to do. He was everything. I did everything for him, and now I don't know what to do. I don't have friends anymore because I was at home with him all the time, and so my friends have kind of faded away. Some still call every once in a while, but you know, I don't have those relationships anymore. So I really don't know what my next step is. I'm completely lost. I don't know what to do.
Sounds like it would be really hard.
Yeah, it's crap is what it is. It really is.
Yeah. So you say that you still have some friends that you call.
Well, they would call and check, right? But that's not very often at all. And really, after the funeral, they brought meals and stuff, but I haven't heard much from anybody. We're just not connected anymore over the last few years. So.
Okay. And what makes your physician think that you might be suicidal?
I cry a lot, and I think he thinks I'm pretty emotional about that, and I just don't want to get up in the mornings. It was really hard to get here, even today, just because there's just no point to get up and around. I used to volunteer, but I don't do that anymore since my husband, got sick, and so I just don't have those connections either. So really, I just don't feel like there's anything for me to do. I don't know. I'm not trained in anything. I didn't go to college. I really am just lost, and just don't feel like I need to go on anymore without him. And I don't think I'm suicidal, but I think I scared my doctor because I'm here.
Sure.
So maybe you can fix me or help me.
Well, I'll certainly do what I can to help you, Susan. I really think that you have quite a bit of potential to reestablish those connections in the community that you may have lost. But what did you used to do when you would volunteer?
I volunteered at the hospital, and I held NICU babies.
Oh.
That was very, very fulfilling, definitely. But I have arthritis now, and so I don't know if I can do that anymore. And I'm not connected in there, and so I don't have my connections. So I don't know if physically I could do that kind of volunteer work anymore.
Sure.
But I loved it. I did.
It sounds like it would be really rewarding.
It was very rewarding.
Are you currently on any medications?
My doctor went ahead and gave me some depressive medication. I don't know what it's called because I'm still new to it.
Okay.
And he did say that was going to take like 6 weeks before it would really do anything, and so I have to suffer for a while, I guess.
I hope that works out for you. I may have you sign a release so that we can get more information about that medication.
Okay.
Just that will likely be the only communication we would have with your doctor. But
Okay.
if that's fine
If that
with
helps you
that would be
figure
great.
me out, that would be great.
Okay, great. So how have you been sleeping since your husband passed?
First couple of nights was okay because I think I was just exhausted from all the planning and trying to figure things out for him. But now I have to, pay medical bills and stuff like that. So I just worry all the time about all these bills coming in, and so I don't sleep well. And I think supposedly the depression medicine is supposed to help that too, but it's. Again, I have 6 weeks to wait to see if that's even going to start helping. So I'm not sleeping very well at all. Not at night, but then I just don't want to get up in the morning either. So I can just lay in bed. That's all I want to do. It's just not face the world right now.
You could see why that you're going through a pretty big loss.
It was my whole life.
How's your appetite been?
Well, I don't even know. I don't even know if I ate today, so I'm not hungry. I guess I can say that. I just haven't been eating. Yeah.
So, sounds like you haven't been coping very well with the situation.
I would definitely
It's
agree with you.
pretty obvious.
Hard.
How have you handled loss in the past?
I really haven't had a loss this big.
Really?
No. I don't even know how to face this or handle it. I knew it was going to come because it's cancer, but it's still hard. It's so hard. You're free!
No, it's still.
Oh, it is. Oh, no.
No, I mean like the screen.
I'm so sorry. Okay, keep going. Oh, you only have 2 minutes.
Okay, so I'm hearing this, you're extremely emotional, you're having a difficult time getting out of bed in the morning, not really coping with the situation very well. Do you have any family members who you've reached out to?
I don't. My boys live in a different state, and they've tried to help a little bit with the funeral plans and stuff, but all this other stuff I just have no idea about. So they've tried, but they have their own families to deal with, and I don't want to bother them with all of this. So to answer your question, no, I don't want to bother them with it.
Well, I think we have a good basis to get you started with services. I'm going to go back and speak with my supervisor and share with her the information that you've given me today, and we'll come up with kind of a list of services and what we would suggest for you. In the meantime, I would strongly urge you, if you do have any suicidal urges, to call the suicide hotline, and I can provide you with that number. We're just concerned with your safety. We want you to. We want you to be okay.
Okay. I don't think I would do that, but definitely it's really hard to get around.
Sure. Okay.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Susan. I appreciate you coming in today, and I really look forward to working with you, and let's see how we can get you some help.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.